Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bathroom, which means hair dyeing time, or bleaching, haircut, hair color, whatever. So, this is the current state of my hair. Doo, 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 doo. And I went to go copper. Now, I'm well aware, that this is going to be a difficult base to make copper because there's a bunch of root, blonde, and what I believe is all my natural color. Now, I've dyed my hair a million different colors before, so it's kind of a question mark how much of this is natural color versus, I think I put like a demi-permanent brown on it at some point, but that was like ages ago. But it's still there, I think. I don't know. I've cut my hair so many times since I've done that it might be my natural color. I know that this root is my natural color. Now you can see that this is quite a bit of root. And if I just go in with the bleach in one round, there's going to be banding, which might not be the worst thing necessarily because I'm going copper, so I don't have to go to platinum for that. The goal is for it to go yellow. I don't want it to go beyond yellow. I want it to just be yellow so I can put a copper on top. I plan on putting the Xmondo 7C on top, and the goal is for it all to be one color. Maybe I'll change my mind and want like this front more blonde piece to be like pink and then the rest copper. I don't know. We'll kind of just see where the bleach leads me, because that'll be a very important part. So game plan is section out the pieces that I have already bleached blonde, do my best to avoid any overlap, and do this band. Not gonna do the root, I'm gonna do the band. And I know it's not a good idea to mix brands of developers and things like that, but it's what I have, and I don't think it'll be the biggest deal ever. I have this 10 volume, and I have this 20 volume, and I have this Blonde Me bleach. Now, the plan is to mix the 10 and the 20 with the Blonde Me and hope that lightens it enough to either be orange or to be yellow. Again, it does not need to be platinum. I'm not trying to go platinum. I'm trying to get it orange/yellow. I think that mixing the 10 and the 20 will lead me to about a 17. I know that it like 15 to 17 volume, which hopefully is powerful enough. And if it's not, I have no worries about rebleaching it again because it's not going to fry my hair off. It'll be fine. So, game plan, sections are important, bleach, and see where the bleach takes me. Hopefully bleach this bit, and then bleach the lens, and then bleach the roots, and then color, and then it'll be copper, and hopefully it looks good. I've never been copper intentionally. I've been like orange by accident, but I've never been like intentionally copper. So we're going to see. And also, I'm not a hairdressing professional, obviously. Obviously, I'm not a professional. And we're going to see what happens. Woo! I'll see you once my hair is sectioned, once the bleach is mixed, and we'll get started. Woo! Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bathroom, which means hair dye time, or bleaching, haircut, hair color, whatever. So, this is the current state of my hair. And I went to go copper. Now, I'm well aware, that this is going to be a difficult base to make copper because there's a bunch of root, blonde, and what I believe is all my natural color. Now, I've dyed my hair a million different colors before, so it's kind of a question mark how much of this. Alright, the hair is sectioned, or at least as sectioned as I can get it considering the length of my hair. I didn't think about that being a bit of a challenge, but it is sectioned, and I think we are ready to get started. I'm nervous. It's been a hot sec since I bleached my hair. It's been a hot sec since I bleached my whole head. But game plan is do the roots last. And not just last, but do the roots once my hair is the color that I want it to be. And I hear the spirit of Hair Buddha telling me to take fine sections. I also hear Brad Mondo saying take fine sections. I hear both of them in my heart and soul. Hello. Okay. Okay, this might be challenging to not overlap. I know it's going to be challenging. Oh, I immediately overlap. It's fine. It's fine. I think that the hair that has been bleached, yeah, this bit, I might just have to all go. The bit that's already been bleached, I think has only been bleached once. So even though I don't want it to overlap, I don't think that would be like the worst possible thing. But we'll see. If it turns out like shit, then we will see. Yeah, this is already so messy. So messy. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I already made a freaking mess. Oops. This is what it's looking like. Let me make this all. So this is what it's looking like. You can see I saturated the hair. I saturated the parts that I wanted to. And you can see, there we go, that's starting to lift real nice. And this side I just got on, so it's not going to be like processing yet, but I see that the back is already starting to process quite a bit. And I got bleach all over my neck. So let me wipe that so I don't get a chemical burn. So So I'm thinking leave this on for maybe like 30 minutes. I already left this side on for about 30 minutes. So we'll see what I do. I don't think it can cause too much harm. It's a 10 and a 20 volume mix. So I don't think it can cause too much damage. I don't think. But we'll see. Probably see me next when I'm about to rinse it or when I do rinse it. Probably about 30 minutes. So I think that I'm gonna rinse it out. It's been about 40 minutes. I see that this is red, but I also still need to do the roots. So I might rinse it out now and do end all over. I also see some parts are like blonde. I don't know. Might do the roots and spot, but also I'm gonna do copper anyway. So maybe the red is not the biggest deal. I don't know. I'm gonna rinse it and see what we are left with. I'm not gonna shampoo it in case I do my roots. I'm thinking about not doing roots. We'll see. All right, I'll see when it's rinsed out. So this is the hair towel mopped. Yeah, it's yellow, it's orange, and a little bit spotty. You can see some spots where I definitely left the root out, which was the goal, and some spots where I accidentally got the root. So the yellow orange was the plan. I'm not trying to go platinum. I'm a little bit nervous about these pieces. Let's see. Seem okay. But yeah, you can see that some parts I went up to the root by accident and other parts I didn't. So I'm gonna blow dry it. I think it's fine to blow dry. And do the roots. And then I think it's light enough to do copper. I think. It's like yellow, which is good. That's the goal. So I'm gonna dry it. Then we're gonna do the roots. And then hopefully color. I don't know what the back looks like. Can you tell me?
Bitch. Look at this bitch. Big didn't even say bitch.
A bunch of spots. I did new. This is a kind of blow dried. It's not all the way dry. I know that. But it's dry enough to do the roots. It looks so crazy. Yeah, gonna do the roots, or at least what I can see of the roots, and it looks like it's really in front of the hairline. That needs to get fixed, and some spots down here. Probably, oh no, not too much over here. Mainly my hairline, it looks like. Maybe some, yeah, there's a spot in the back. Probably need to do the back. Can't see it though, so not my problem. I'm gonna mix some bleach up and do the roots that I can see, and check in once that's done. Alright, bleach is mixed, and I ran out of the Blonde Me, unfortunately, Blonde Me powder, but I have the Wella Color Charm bleach, and I didn't mix up a lot. I mixed up a little bit because I think it's really the hairline that's the issue, and the back. Look, I don't see it. That's my logic right now. So I'm going to go through. Hopefully I have the patience to do fine sections. We'll see. And try and hit up these roots. This is so tricky. And if there's like a little bit of root that's not the biggest deal. But if there's like a lot, stop bullshitting, just do it. Stop bullshitting. Do this hairline first.
baby hairs. Let's get it. I can't believe I did my roots back. If I overlap a little bit, I don't think it's going to be that crazy. That's a problem. My hair doesn't feel bad. It looks crazy because I need to shampoo it and condition it from the first bleach, so I know that like when you first bleach your hair, it kind of looks like straw. It feels like straw. Mine doesn't fit to that. Or maybe it's just a little straw. That's awesome. Very awesome. And I hope that you remember that I'm not professional. That's very important. That I am sure has not been forgotten by the actual hair artists. I'm sure that they're abundantly aware of what the hair is. That's fine. I'm just apparently all over my hair. I know there's some dark spots. I know that there are some dark spots. They're not my roots, but that cut me off. I have to learn that they're roots. I know there's some dark spots. I'm certain that there are dark spots in the back. But I think that'll be fine. Hope and assume that copper will be a very forgiving color and provide a lot of coverage for brown spots. So I did hairline. I don't know, it's very thick. I know it's fine. You can clearly see that it's like on there, but I'll make sure it's pretty there. Letting it up in the business. Again, the back is none of my business. And if there's like a little spots, I'm not going to go after them. But if there are bigger spots, like we see back here, there is a section of brown. I'll try my best not to come out too much. That's what I'm trying to do. As I immediately do quite a bit of that. It's fine. It's my hair that's kind of loose. Important. And it's quite a bit. Quite a bit. The bare minimum. Even if I pluck up my hair, to be clear, I don't think it'll be perfect. Well, I don't think it'll be perfect. I just have to try it out. Clearly not. It's like, well, no shit. You know. But I know. So I've been doing my own hair for quite a few years now, bleaching, but I ain't learned. So what do you think? That I kind of know what I'm doing. And we're gonna find out today if I kind of. I'm pretty certain that I know what to do. Even if I do it before. Kind of. I think I'm gonna leave this on for like, if it's new, maybe 20 minutes. It doesn't need much, and I use time while you're doing it. So, it doesn't need more. I thought, I'm sure that there are spots, especially in the back where I left a roof out. I'm sure. Well, I'll show you. Like my ends, some of my ends have a little bit of darkness. Especially on the side. Maybe I should. If I put more on, like loosey goosey, it's gonna probably be an issue. Right, so this is what it looks like right now. It looks crazy. I know that. I know it looks crazy. But that's because I washed it with shampoo and no conditioner, so that the hair dye can grip as much as it can to this beautiful yellow hair. Now normally yellow would be like, uh-oh, but I'm going copper. So yellow/orange is actually a perfect base for copper. Now I may have bleached it a little bit too far, and you know the back, I'm sure has a bunch of root spots left. I can literally see them. But that's fine because the back is not my business. Not my business. I got 2 of these, the X Mondo Super Gloss. I got 2. I don't think I'll really need 2. My hair is pretty short. But just to be safe. Ooh, this is a rich color. Alright. I'm not really going to do a ton of sectioning. Like, I'm going to... Oh, there's some roots that I missed. I'm just going to kind of do minor sectioning. And hope for the best. Because that's how I work. And I'm sure it'll be fine. It's semi-permanent color. It's not going to hurt it. Even if I leave it on for like hours. It's going to be fine. That is satisfying. It is so satisfying to color freshly bleached hair. There's just something about it. It's so magical and like fills my heart with so much joy. There's just something about it. but I don't have phone storage to record this whole process. So I'm gonna do a little bit more, and then I will see you on the flip side, where hopefully it is just the final result of some beautiful copper hair. I'll see you around. And I know I'm hearing Grand Mondo and Yarbuda like brain sections. I know that's what I should be doing, but it's not what they call it. It'll be fine. It'll be good too. It'll be good too. I love that time. Yeah, let's get this bit. Oh, she's pink. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I look like an egg, but the color is on. So, you will see. I'm getting nervous. It might look bad on me. I don't think this is a fail necessarily, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We'll see. So, this is the hair. This is what it's looking like in natural light. I'm right by the window. You can see that it is not super even. That's okay. And let me show you the back. I don't know what the back looks like, so you're gonna have to tell me. Does it look good? Does it look good back there? I don't know. But this is what my hair looks like. I do really like it. I've never been like intentionally orange. I've been like accidentally orange. And so it's definitely taking some getting used to. I was not sure how I felt about it pre-putting on makeup, but I think the makeup helped bring me some confidence and helped me feel a little bit better about it. But this is what it looks like. You can see like some parts are definitely more orange, and then other parts are kind of more like red. I might do another round of the hair dye just to kind of, I don't know how to describe it, make it more saturated and make it a little bit less patchy. I don't think it's that patchy. Maybe I'm just like going crazy, but I don't think it's that patchy. I don't know. I really like it. I think that it gives me a little bit more like spunk. A little spunk. And with the haircut I did recently, I really like it. That is all for now, I think.